Today, I'm going to give you a quick little tutorial on Billy Joel's Piano Man. All right, so because I wrote it, I used the split chords with the left hand on the left side and with the right hand on the right side, which is actually reversed from how they're usually done. But since I wrote it, or this arrangement of it, then I get to do it my way, right? So the left hand is represented on the left side of the split chord, and the right hand is represented on the right side. So the left hand's in octaves on beat 1, and then the right hand is following that letter after that slash line and is in a root position chord, meaning that your thumb is on the letter that's indicated. If you were to assign each finger a note from that letter and you play every other note, every other finger, you will get your root position chord like that, okay? And because this song is written in a key of C, there will be no black notes in it, except for when we get to the D1 chord, which I'll show you in a bit. Now, before we do that, I just want to show you the bass line at the beginning of it, okay? And it repeats again with a small variation. So that left hand, if you look at the left side of the split chord, you have a C, then it goes down to the B, and then it goes down to the A, and then to the G, and then it keeps going to the F, and then to the E, to the D, and then back up to the G. All right, so you're basically just walking straight down and then jumping back up to the, what we call the dominant, the fifth note of the chord. Okay, or the scale, you could say. The right hand doesn't always follow the left hand with the same letter, so you do need to watch in music until you get more used to it. All right, so if you see the first line, we're going left, right, right. Okay, so that's beats 1, 2, 3, because this is written in 3/4. So it's left, right, right. Left hand goes down to the B next, and then the right hand is staying on the C. Then the left hand goes down to the A. Now the right hand does go to the A as well. Left hand continues down to the G, and then the right hand hits beats 2 and beats 3 on that A, and then to the F, right, 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 right. Now I'm here on the D. Now look at this. My thumb is going to go to that F sharp there. Second finger falls to that A, the pinky goes to the D. This is what we call first inversion, all right? So if I was in root position on D, it would look like that, but then I come up to a first inversion. Now what that does is it keeps the melody on top like that, which is the highest pitch you're hearing. So when you're in first inversion, that letter is on top that way, which is what we want to have that strength on that chord, and then you jump back up to the G. Okay, let's hear how this goes. By the way, the voice starts on the dominant, which is the fifth note of your scale. Since we're in a key of C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that means it would be a G. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, "Son, can you play me a memory? Not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore the younger man's clothes." La-dee-da-diddy. Now check it out here. I'm gonna go up to the D instead of down to that D, because you can hear it in a song. La diddy da diddy da, you're going up da, like that, all right, rather than, just gives it a little bit of something different for the chorus, and works with the song. So I'm still in the first inversion there, the D major. All right, let's go into that chorus again. La diddy da diddy da, la diddy da da. Now here we are with the hands together on that da, da, da. So I'm just walking down. It's not too loud. It's not. So you don't need to play octaves there. It's just kind of like keeping that beat, and then it's going to go back into the chorus again, or into the verse. So let me go through that chorus part again without the interruptions. Yeah. La diddy da diddy da, la diddy da 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 da. Sing us a song, you piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for melody. You've got us feeling alright. Okay, if you wanted to, you could go back to the chorus before ending it that way. You got us feeling alright, instead of on the first inversion, and you go back to la diddy da again. But I just ended it there. So, and you've got us feeling alright. Now notice I ended with the first inversion chord again. So if this is a root position chord and I shift everybody up, I then have my first inversion chord with the tonic, we call that, on the top, all right? And then that gives it a strong ending because the melodic structure is there at the highest note. Okay, so if you see that some of the split chords, especially like in that second line, so I go the regular crowd. Now notice I'm saying crowd and I put down the E. And I have the letter lined up with the syllable that the note is being played on. So that's why the spacing sometimes is a little bit spread out. And that's because the letter of the split chord is, whether it's the left hand or the right hand, it's lined up with the syllable that you're singing. Okay, should we go through the whole thing? All right, I'll just play it for you and you can hear my interpretation. How to play Piano Man by Billy Joel. Here we go. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. Regular crowd shuffles in. There's no man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, son, can you play me a memory? Not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore the younger man's clothes. La diddy da diddy da da, la diddy da 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 da. Sing us a song, you piano man. Sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody. You've got us feeling alright. Okay, enjoy.